I never want to spend Christmas alone, single, and childless ever again. Baby, this is fully Brooklyn. It is loud. Okay, let's try again. I smell so good. I'm wearing Sacred Wood and Intoxicated from Killian mixed together. Hello and welcome back. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. If you are watching this, the new year has been rung in. This vlog I know is going to come out after the new year, so just want to go ahead and wish everyone a happy new year. We'll have some new year celebrations later in this vlog, but thanks so much for coming or coming back to visit my little corner of the internet. My name is Alex. I'm 33 years old. I live in New York City, in Brooklyn to be specific. I work full-time in social media marketing by day. I'm also a content creator, so I love to share about life in New York City from my unique perspective, dating, working out and working on my health goals, fitness, food and wine, fragrance, all the things that I'm interested in, you can find right here. It is Tuesday, December 26th, and I'm just leaving the gym. I am seeing a lot of folks already working on their New Year's resolutions, which is great, but I also think it's like a mix of, I went a little bit later. It's the day after Christmas, so a lot of people are off, and there are folks who are getting an early start to their New Year's resolution, and that's what I always say. I will be going back at 6 a.m. starting tomorrow so that I don't have to compete with as many of those people for the machines and the space that I need to get my workout done. But I am glad that some of them will be there, and for everybody else that comes later in the day, that they, can work on their goals. I'm all about starting before the new year. Start now. Get a head start, and that's a really great focus to have. Hopefully people last, but I'm also looking to that maybe 6 to 12 week mark in the new year where it's not as crowded anymore, but all good things. So like I said, I'm leaving the gym and I'm heading to Dayglow to get a coffee. Today is supposed to be pretty chill. I'm gonna cook. Christmas was great. It was very chill. It's so weird. I have two minds, right? I very much am grateful for my life, and I'm happy that all my loved ones are healthy and they are getting what they want for Christmas, and I was able to gift them or spend time with them, or my friends are with their loved ones and all those good things. But at the same time, I never want to spend Christmas alone, single, and childless ever again. Ever again. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Oh my gosh, this is kind of loud. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Hold on, let me stop because it's kind of loud. There's more people on the street. I'll continue after I get my coffee. Coffee secured. I got coffee to brew at home, and I also got a coffee for today and a croissant that I'm going to put my eggs in the oven with. I'm going to go make breakfast. Oh, that's so festive. They have tires playing. Brooklyn is so loud. I'm so sorry. Alrighty, hello and welcome back to Inside. So as I was saying, it was a little too loud on the street to just continue talking, and there was so much going on. I always have so many ambitions of filming on the street and while I'm out, and I've gotten better at taking into consideration what's going to be going on out there, but I was just thinking I'm going to film walking home from the gym and walking from the coffee shop. Baby, this is fully Brooklyn. It is loud. Okay, let's try again. So yeah, like I was saying, I am manifesting that this has to be my last single, childless Christmas. I am ready for the next chapter of my life. I've been ready for it, but I just feel like it's coming. And I want to put that out there. I'm going to go after it. I'm never going to psych myself out of what I want and what I'm going towards. I'm always going to push towards it and welcome it in more and more and more and more. So that's my mindset right now. And in that, I always say that, I'm enjoying this as the last, year, moments, holidays, or whatever of me leading my single life, because we do have a relationship with ourselves. I do have a relationship with myself, And I treasure my time and my experiences and my memories and things. And once you're married, and definitely once you have children, there's no going back to before that, right? There's just life after that. I mean, unless you get divorced, but we're not entertaining that. With that said, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday, I chilled at home. I talked to my family, texted my friends, and things of that sort. All the Merry Christmas messages. Going to see American Fiction at Bam Rose Cinema and grabbing some bonchon, which I've been wanting to do for the longest time. I felt very much like I was in A Christmas Story, going to get Asian food on Christmas Day because they're open. Yesterday, everything was closed, and I had been wanting bonchon, and bonchon, however you pronounce it. And there's one down by Bam. It was like a 10-minute walk away. So down by like J Street Metro Tech area here in Brooklyn. So I went there and got chicken before I went to see American Fiction. And let me just talk about this movie real quick. It was funny. It's a comedy. It was well cast. Wardrobe was great. The writing was great. I could not get over how incredibly beautifully shot this film was. Like, it was so beautiful. Like, the first time it was just like visually arresting for me was this shot where Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, Erica Alexander, and the main character, who's played by Jeffrey Wright, okay? And the way they shot it, they start on one character in the bedroom, and he's sitting on the bed, and then Erica Alexander's character walks in, and it pans over to her. But it pans over perfectly to the mirror being half the shot and her being half the shot. And the mirror is directly on Jeffrey Wright's character. And it is just, it's incredible. Oh, sorry. It is just, it's incredible. It's incredible. And I think it was mostly shot in Boston, set in Boston for the most part. I think it's like Boston and LA for the most part. I suppose, but I mean, every time that I've only seen Boston from an airport, but it was beautiful then too. So apparently it was really beautiful, stunning. Apparently Boston is really beautiful, so that must have made it easier. But man, the cinematography in it, and there's like, so in the film, Sterling K. Brown, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Jeffrey Wright are siblings. And they have their pictures up on the wall in what is supposed to be their like family, you know, childhood family home. And there's wallpaper, and it's just on like the staircase. It's like on the wall near the staircase. And there's a shadow that's like casting through a tree onto this wallpaper, and the pictures of all of them. I remember that shot, and then just the shot of the house at one point when he's like, the main character is bringing his mother into the house. It was incredible. Okay, I hope it's in select. The film is in select theaters right now. But hopefully by the time you all are seeing this, it's starting to really get great reviews, and it's being distributed more places, because man, I cannot wait to see it again. I want to see it again. I may go see it again in theaters. I didn't go see The Color Purple because the last time I saw a sad movie on Christmas was, I want to say like 8-ish years ago, and whenever Selma came out, I went to see it on Christmas on a date. It was terrible. Man, that was awful. That was a bad idea. And it was at the same theater. It was at Bam Rose Cinematheque, because I was living here at the time. Wow. But I was just like, I'm not going to go see a sad movie on Christmas. And apparently this version is less sad. I don't care. I wasn't going to go see that yesterday. So I decided to go see American Fiction. So yeah, I went, had Asian food, watched American Fiction, got some laughs in, and then brought it on home and chilled out. I watched the Heat game last night and just kind of relaxed, you know? So yeah, hopefully that one is in the books. All of my Christmases being single and not being a mom are in the books. I want to spend my time in the next few years, you know, meeting families and, you know, exchanging gifts and being together and matching pajamas and worrying about wrapping gifts or having a little small baby at Christmas. Could you imagine either A, being pregnant at Christmas, and or having a little baby at Christmas, like a little, oh my gosh, I don't know, because I feel like I don't want any of my kids to be, I don't want my kids to be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, so they can't be too small. If I had it my way, I think my child would be a Virgo. I'm not gonna lie. A Libra's fine, but if I had it my way, my child would be a Virgo. Either way, my child would be a Virgo. There's some other signs that I could tolerate, like a Taurus. Yeah, that would be my preference. My preference would be that my child would be either a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. So, are those all the earth signs? If they are, I'm not ashamed. I love that for me. I think that's absolutely perfect. That is what I want for the years going forward. But yeah, so today I got my workout in, and now I'm about to finish on my 2024 goals doc. Me and Rose have not gotten together on when or if we're gonna, well, I think we definitely are, on when we're gonna do our vision board, but I always like to get ahead. Usually I have this done in like November in the last couple of years, but I just make a document and I kind of go by category in place out all my like goals. I call it goals, desires, plans, whatever. It can be your goals, it can be your desires, it can be your plans, but I feel like the more specific you get with your goals and your desires and the things you want to manifest, the better off you are. So yeah, even though you all are seeing this in the new year already, you can still set goals. It's pretty early when you all are seeing this the first week, so hopefully this is helpful to you. And this is so funny. I was just watching one of the YouTubers that I like, Lydia Dinga. She's based in London. If you like just like lifestyle vlogs and stuff like that, she's really fun to watch. But she was just saying, you know, she kind of has this mindset of like, why not me? She doesn't really like psych herself out. And I was like, I can relate to that. I am not a person who's like, I'm not worthy, or I'm not deserving of this, or why would that ever happen to me? I'm not lucky, or I'm not fortunate. I'm never that girl. I am always thinking, I can make this happen. I am Matilda. I can make this happen. I can manifest anything. Okay. Everything is for me. I'm super lucky. I'm very fortunate. I'm blessed. And what I want wants me. You know, when Beyonce said, "This bitch won't give up," I felt that. I do identify as a highly motivated person, and I do identify as a person who's really positive, and fortunate. And yeah, I just build on that. Even negative things that happen in my life, I'm like, I'm going to build on this. I saw this TikTok the other day of this guy who's like, you know, don't fuck with like an alchemist. And when I say an alchemist, you know, I mean somebody who's going to, you know, take everything in their life and make it for the better. You know, just take everything in their life and do their best to make it for the better. And that's just where I just choose to focus my thoughts. That's just where I choose to focus my thoughts and what I choose to try to do. So with that, these are the areas that I'm setting goals in right now. The first area is financial. The second is fitness and health, relationship, like romantic, travel, content, because I do want to grow my audience and improve my content, improve my skills, friends, thinking about how I want to show up in friendships and things of that sort, or things that I want to do with my friends, family, of course, work, things I want to do at work, how I want to show up, image, things that I want to either maintain or change or improve about my image, and then wardrobe, things that how I want to build out my wardrobe. I'm super intentional. I'm not a huge fast fashion like person who burns through a lot of clothes. I'm pretty intentional about that. Bar and wine and fragrance. So my bar right now, it needs some love, I'm not gonna lie. And then fragrance, I do want to beef up my fragrance content, and I just love good fragrance and stuff. So I always like to put it out there. It'll come to you one way or another. Or sometimes when you're thinking like, what should I treat myself? You have a list of stuff that you already want. So those are my areas I am focusing on. I'm about to hop into those today. I need to run to the post office as well. I don't know if I want to do that today. And I think I'm going to clean my floors today. That'll be my New Year's cleaning project for the day. And I'm going to cook. So that's the day. That is the day. Thank you all so much for joining in for this vlog. It should be a pretty chill week up to New Year's Eve. I have a party to go to with my friends Mario and Daniel for that on, I think, like Friday or Saturday. And I'll take you all with me to that. But yeah, let me know some about your goals. Are there some categories I'm missing? Are there some categories you set goals in that are a little bit different? Let me know in the comments. And I hope your new year is going really well. I'll see y'all soon. Hello, welcome back. It is now Wednesday, December 27th. I am at the Upper West Side at the Museum of Natural History. I thought it was a chill day to go, but apparently it is not. There is a line like wrapped around the block. I've been to the museum before. I know that kids are out of school. It's the holiday break. Kind of ugly outside, and this is like a nice experience. I don't want to say it's like highly sought after. If you're visiting New York, you go, especially with kids. I guess if your kids are out of school and you want to take them somewhere, you go to the museum. There's a new area that they just added as well. But man, I did not know it was jumping like this. It is so crowded. This is why I'm walking in the street. I typically wouldn't do this, but I'm just about to get back on the train and head back downtown because, like I said, I'm definitely not waiting in this line. And yeah, I'm gonna find something else to do. I was just so shocked. Oh my gosh, this view is so pretty. Hold on, look. So yeah, not waiting in the line, but I was so surprised. I was like, even after all these years of living in New York, there's still some surprises there for you. Hold on. Literally walking behind like the food trucks. So yeah, hopefully, well, you know what? I may not even try to get on the train. I'll go look. I'll go look and see what the train station is looking like. If this is what it's looking out like outside the museum, hopefully people are going in and not coming out as much, and I can just hop on the train. I'm sorry, bird. Even the birds are struggling with the traffic. There was a bird literally just like hovering, like trying to get past. So yeah, this was such a shock. There are so many people. Like, I'm walking. The Museum of Natural History is like a huge block, and people are wrapped around like half of it. It's like the same length of, it's the whole block. So the museum is the whole block for what would be usually, I want to say like maybe two streets going up and then one block going across. And it is thick out here, but the line is like wrapped around like half of it. Most of it is focused on the new atrium that they just built, but there's like general traffic on this side anyway. So yeah, all right, I'm going down into the train station and I will check in with you all at my next destination. Hello. It is now Friday evening. I'm trying to get some good light here. It is now Friday night, December 29th. I'm headed to my friends Maria and Daniel's end of the year holiday party. Last year we did a really fun like live model drawing with Drawing Brooklyn. This year it's like chill at their place, bring your own bottle. So I'm gonna grab a bottle of wine out of the fridge and head over to their house in a little bit. But first, I'm gonna shoot a TikTok. I feel like I was just doing this last week before I was going out to dinner with Lacey. But there's an in and out trend for 2024, like for 2023 end of year, what's in for 2024, what's out. And I wanted to participate in that. So I'm gonna film that while I'm like all cute and ready to go out the door. I smell so good. I'm wearing Sacred Wood and Intoxicated from Killian mixed together. My God, on today, it smells so good. So yeah, today was really fun. The sun finally came out after a couple of days of it being really gloomy. I took my braids out yesterday. I filmed something yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to include it in here because I don't like the way that it was shot. It was like way close. It was like up in my face like that. I thought it wasn't as zoomed in. And yeah, I went for like a whole 6 minutes with like some empties that I wanted to share with you all, like skincare and makeup empties. I don't like the way it looks, so I don't know if I'm going to include it. But since the last time we chatted, besides that, I had braids. I've taken my braids out and I feel so refreshed. Like braids are kind of annoying. Like I loved having braids and not having to do my hair, and doing my hair is kind of annoying too. But like just like in the gym, then pulling at my edges when I'm going to bed, like my scarf continuously falling off no matter what I do. If you have any answers about how to keep a scarf on with braids, please let me know for the next time. Sitting in a chair and then getting stuck back. It was just, by the time I was ready to take them out, I was over them. So yeah, took those out. I went to the grocery store yesterday, did some grocery shopping, and then kind of chilled out. Today, I got up, washed my hair and styled it like this, and then just went and walked kind of like with no plans. I ended up walking into Pop-Up Bagels. I've been wanting to get Pop-Up Bagels for a while now, and just like, I'm not going to wait in a super long line, and I thought today might be a good day. I knew it was up in the air, just like I thought it was a good day to go to the museum the other day, and it was super busy, but I was like, I don't know, it's the Friday, maybe people are back at work, it's maybe, you know, it's not a kid thing, it was like around noon, so it wasn't that early, it wasn't first thing in the morning. Well, it wasn't around noon, I think it was around like 11 or something like that, I don't know, either way. I went to Pop-Up Bagels, and I was like, if the line is pretty short, maybe I'll wait. If it's too crazy long, I'll leave. I'm not, you know, it's fine. So it was about 10 minutes to get my bagels, to be quite honest. So that was really great. It's one of the perks of living in New York City, things that take like a really long time to do on the weekends and that you stand in line for on the weekends, like going into the Kith store, getting those freaking corn dogs, going to Pop-Up Bagels, getting into Carbone, and Carbone is right down the street from there, like getting into certain restaurants and things. You know, you get to go at off-peak times when you live in the city. So I always take advantage of that because I do like to try stuff. I'm not like, that's stupid, it's just hype. Some stuff is just hype, but some stuff you're like, I want to go see for myself. And I will say Pop-Up Bagels, they're not the best bagel in New York City, but it's a fun idea. Like, I'm glad I did it. It's fine. It's something to do. If people come from out of town and they want to do it, it's fine. But if I want a really good bagel, I think I'm going to go somewhere else. I just wanted a little salt in it the entire time I was having it. Like, any piece of bread is great warm. Like, warm bread with butter or a lot of other things, honey, salt, anything, like, it's pretty good, you know? A little olive oil. Like, warm bread is good with most things. The schmear was fine, but the entire time, the everything bagel, I was like, there's no salt in their everything bagel. And maybe that's me not knowing what a real everything bagel is, but I feel like I like the bagels at Knickerbocker Bagel here in Bushwick better, or Brooklyn Bagel Company, Brooklyn Coffee and Bagel or something like that. I like them too. I like their everything bagel a lot. So yeah, I did that today. I went to Los Tacos Numero Uno for lunch, and then I made my way back home, chilled out a little bit, and then took a shower, put my beat on, and now I'm gonna film this TikTok before I head over to my friend's house and have a little fun for the end of the year. I haven't seen him in a minute, like just to hang out, so it'll be nice to spend some time with him. I'm wearing this Banana Republic tuck style top. Let's see. I could get a full body for you all, but I'm just wearing some black trousers with it. I'm wearing a cute little Agent Provocateur bra that has like a nice heart pattern on it. And the shirt is kind of sheer. It had an undershirt that came with it, but I was like, you know what? No, it's sheer. Let's make it sexy. Let's show a little undergarment. You know, just like a little peekaboo, you know, not a like completely out there, but like a little peekaboo. And instead of buttoning it all the way down, I just kind of did the top 2 buttons. And then it kind of gives you a little midriff, little Janet Jackson action, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I'm looking at myself in the mirror across the way. So yeah, that's it. I will check in with you all at the party, see if I can grab some footage. I don't want to be intrusive or make anyone uncomfortable. So if filming becomes an issue, I'll turn it off. But yeah, hopefully I can grab some clips. Hopping on here to go ahead and close out this vlog. Last night, jazz night was great. We went and it's at a jazz like cafe slash bar really close to here, and apparently it's gotten a little bit popular on social media recently, and I think that combined with the break, combined with it's New York City, has led to it being a little bit overpopulated. So it was quite a bit of a wait to like get in. So we sat on the cafe side, had a bite to eat, enjoyed jazz on that side, and then we went over to the other side eventually, but it was definitely a little bit more cumbersome than I think either of us had anticipated, but it was really great. I enjoyed myself, I enjoyed my date, and yeah, I'm really glad that it went well. And then today, I'm tired. I've been tired. I stayed up too late last night. I stayed up too late on Friday night. It's been party, date, birthday party, all this stuff to end out the year. I was tired, but I had my friend Candace's birthday party, or her birthday brunch today, and I definitely wanted to make that. Sometimes she travels for her birthday, or sometimes I've lived in other cities, and also it's the holidays and stuff, so it was really nice that we were all here, and she was doing something in the city. I got to see her, and my friends Lacey and Kalima were also there, and then some of her family and other friends as well. I met some new folks, so that was a lot of fun. And now I also cooked my New Year's Eve food. I am about to have a watch night of my own in bed, going to sleep on time before midnight. I got some champagne. Let me show you all the champagne. Hold on. I like to get a little champagne for the new year. I got this one at the Fresh Direct like liquor wine shop over by Wegmans in the Navy Yard. Chateau. I've never had this specific bottle. I might have had it by the glass somewhere. Probably not. But it's a nice grower champagne, and I think it was like 60 bucks. It was not that pricey, but it was really good. It's really good. I poured a glass, and I'm so sleepy. I've been a little clumsy. I literally knocked it over into the sink. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. We'll just start intermittent fasting a little bit later today, and I will pick up on eating and drinking tomorrow. I'm tired. I think my body just really needs to like hard reset, get the appropriate amount of rest, get back in the gym tomorrow, and I'll feel better. Like those reset days, like where I'm like, I get up on time, I work out, I have a good breakfast, I have my coffee on time, I have my vitamins, maybe I'll have a smoothie or something like that. Like it just, it revitalizes me. It's literally that TikTok of people like rising up from their sleep or from the dead. That's literally how I feel on those days when I get a good start. So yeah, I'm not having any more champagne tonight, but I had a little bit. My house is clean, my laundry is done. I just took out the trash. I like to cook the New Year's food. I do like to clean up and have like a nice reset start the year with good intentions, inside, peaceful, either alone or with people that like are on the same vibe. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight, and I'm also tired, so I'm about to put the pillows back on my couch. I like cleaned off my couch, and literally wind down and get ready for bed. But like I said, I wanted to come on here and just say toodaloo to you all for this vlog. I know you'll be seeing this in the new year, but just want to wish you all a happy new year. I hope you spent your new year with people that you want to be with, or doing what you wanted to do, and that your new year is going well so far. If you like it here, don't forget to like and subscribe. I post new videos every Sunday at 10 a.m. So check back then for new vids. You can follow me at The Pushed Envelope on Instagram and on TikTok. And until next time, see you later.